100.7 FM. I'm Taylor with Taylor at Work. Hey, everybody. So our morning show was interviewing Spongebob, Tom Kenny, and I am obsessed with Mel Blanc and the incredible people who do the voices of cartoons. So I hopped in on the interview and bothered him. This is it from us, 100.7 FM.
Hey, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Well, Tom Kenny, you don't understand. I got up early.
Yeah,
that does not
early.
happen. I'm a later in the day DJ, and I got up early because I was like, "There's no way I have to. It's the coolest."
Yeah,
Oh,
Tom.
that's awesome. Hey, I got up early too, man. I know. Because it's 3 hours
sorry,
earlier here in LA. So
I sounded
really
like
early.
I was complaining. That was
No,
I meant to say that I was excited. I am not in any
didn't
way.
think you were complaining. I can tell that you are a very positive person.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Tom, do you get sick of do people bug you to do the voices all the time?
Well, I don't know if bug is the right word, but and I'm always happy to do it because it means that I still have I'm still employable.
There you go.
But but people do get excited, and when they hear what you do for a living, they want you to that's when the iPhones come out. And
Oh yeah.
Can you record something for my sister's friends, cousins,
Oh, yeah.
brothers, teacher?
So outgoing voicemails are the
sure.
I would
I always
imagine.
say I have done more outgoing voicemails than anyone except the default voice that's on the phone when you buy it.
You're the new James Earl Jones.
Yeah, that's it. So
This is CNN. I don't have those plans.
That would be. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Dun, 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 dun.
Tom, let's talk about the SpongeBob Christmas album. Why?
No, I want to talk about stuff. I mean, I used to give my dolls voices like, oh, well, that's clearly what Samantha sounds like.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, she's Eastern European. But that's clear to everybody. But how you look at, a piece of artwork,
Right,
essentially,
yeah.
and go, this is what that sounds like. It's like, we talk about this all the time. Mel Blanc is a thing that Mark and I bond over as our obsession and the hero.
Wow.
But, like, how
You can hang out.
yeah, right. just nerd out all over
Yeah.
each other. But I did. Like, how do you look at something and go, "That's what that sounds like"? That's
How do you put that
Yeah.
personality and character?
How does that happen?
First of all, Mel Blanc is my lifelong idol too, and kind of invented the
unbelievable.
job. He kind of invented voice acting as an occupation.
Right.
Right.
And for those few people that don't know, I mean, Mel Blanc was, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Speedy Gonzales, Tweety Bird, Sylvester, Mr. Spacely on the Jetsons, Barney Rubble.
Everybody.
Just a million different. I mean, that's just scratching the surface.
Yeah.
And he, the way that I've heard the story, and I know June Foray, who is another
Yep.
voiceover person who she was Rocky the Flying Squirrel and Natasha on Bullwinkle.
Yes.
She's Cindy Lou Who in the Grinch special.
Oh.
And she's in her 90s now and just won her first Emmy this year.
Wow.
Wait, what was her name? Because she's actually who I wanted to be when I grew up, and I didn't know it.
Exactly, June Foray,
June
Foray. She's a great lady, and she was telling me the story that Mel Blanc, he was asking Warner Brothers to pay him more money for the Looney Tunes cartoons, and they said, no, we can't do that. We won't do that. And he said, well, in lieu of that, so that people know who I am and I can get other jobs elsewhere, in lieu of a raise, can you put a card at the beginning of every cartoon
Yeah.
that says voice? Yeah, and it always says voice characterizations by Mel Blanc.
Yeah.
And, seeing that card at the beginning of every Looney Tune when I was a kid was kind of what made the coin drop into the slot for me and go, wow, that's a guy's job. I wonder if can a person really do that? I'm sitting in Syracuse. I'm from Syracuse. So, sitting in a 315 going, is that a job that you could really pursue in the modern world?
Right.
I don't know. I'm 10. I don't know.
Right.
And it doesn't seem like it. That was my mom put, because that's what I said I wanted to be, is I wanted to be a cartoon voice. And my mom in elementary school did that classic mom move of trying to come up with what that real job would be so that it would seem like there's something achievable. And so she put down on my thing in my elementary school yearbook, which why do we even have those? But Imagineer, because she looked up at Disney that's a thing, and she thought that was close.
Absolutely.
So it's quite clearly kid answer, mom answer. I was like, cartoon voice / Imagineer.
Well, it's funny you mention that because just yesterday I was at Disney Imagineering doing a voice, actually being the Incredibles the Incredibles computer for a theme park attraction. And you know, those people, she was kind of right, because a lot of them are kind of actors, and you know, animators are actors in a way, because they have to make these drawings on paper live and breathe. So they're all, you know, we're all kind of the same weirdo under the skin.
Yeah. Did you leave that movie trying to do Edna Mole? That's what I was trying to do when I saw The Incredibles. I was like trying to do Edna Mole.
That's great.
So, well, thank you. And just hearing people invoke the name of Mel Blanc.
Oh, you have no idea.
I feel like part of my mission in life is to just make people who aren't aware of people like June Foray and Mel Blanc and Stan Freberg and Dawes Butler, all the great voiceover people that blew my mind as a kid and gave me, you know, enabled me to have this occupation that has been so fun for me. I feel like I have to get their names out there as much as I can. It's like a holy mission. I'm like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah,
no, and everybody does a Natasha, and everybody does a Yosemite Sam, and the fact that, you know, those people are, we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, you should have June on your show. She is delightful and very spicy for her age.
That's it for me nerding out on SpongeBob, everybody. Come back here for more interviews. 100.7 FM.